How's it going, shoppers? Today we're going to be multi-apping with Instacart and Amazon Flex. Specifically today we will be doing an Amazon Fresh order, which does allow for tips to come in. It's only a 2-hour block, but it will pay at minimum $30, and if we deliver to like 5 people, it's 5 chances I could get a tip. From what I've seen, these average closer to 50 to 70, but we'll see if that's the case for my market as well. So my plan for today is we're gonna hit the Costco drop as soon as we can, just a couple of minutes away from that, and then we're gonna work for about 4 to 5 hours, and then we're gonna have to go do our fresh order. I think at minimum we have to leave here by 3 p.m. So we'll see how this works. I'm kind of concerned that there might be a little bit of dead time in between those, and the whole purpose of me doing Amazon is to avoid the downtime that Instacart's been giving me lately. It's been slow, guys. We're taking the best of Instacart, hitting the Costco drop, and then moving on to something else at the end of the day. I think it'll be fun. It's good for the content, good for me not just doing the same thing every day. I'm excited. All right, we have just 1 minute away until the drop could happen, but lately the drop's just been weird. Sometimes the drop takes like an extra 5 minutes to drop. No idea what's going on, but it is what it is. Guys, I have no idea what's going on with Costco lately. The drop was like 7 minutes late. It's 10:05 and the drop just sort of happened. It was only 2 orders. I got a $30 order. I forget, I think it was like 6 miles, 10 items. Easy peasy. One thing I like about Mondays and Instacart shopping is how dead the store is in there. A lot of people are doing online orders, but a lot of people aren't actually out. Versus the weekend is just insane, which is kind of why I did fresh yesterday instead of doing a ton of Instacart, and it worked out pretty well. All right, guys, see you with a cart full of stuff. Here's the order. All right, so it's been 20 minutes. We were in and out of there. We shopped in 10, checked out in 10. And we are on to our first drop off. Let's see how far away it is. They gave us a gate code, which is nice. That is one thing I noticed yesterday. Amazon Flex has the gate thing down. I just press a little button and it lets me in there almost every time. I've only had 1 issue out of 2 routes so far. Not bad. Considering with Instacart, it's like a daily occurrence. 8 minutes out, and yeah, the first order is just the dog food and all that meat. All right, 13-minute drive to our next drop-off, which means that we should be back to Costco by the time 11 a.m. rolls around. Alright guys, so we just got a $26 order. I missed a decent $30 order about 30 minutes ago, which sucks. We sat for about an hour and 20 minutes. This is why I'm trying to do more Amazon Flex, because I don't like sitting all day. There's like just no orders over here right now. It's crazy. And it's a Monday, like, so this order does have 5 waters. It's a heavy one, and some alcohol. So, yeah. The good news is it's only 6 miles again, so low miles, 26 bucks. As long as I can get close to like 70 before I have to go do this flex order, we should be pretty good. Away from our first drop off. It's all the water, so I might be using my cart. Maybe, we'll see. lived on like a super steep hill, so I couldn't use the cart the most efficient way possible. My next customer specifically said in their instructions to call them before the delivery. And of course I tried to call and it went to voicemail. What do you know? We're only 2 minutes away from this house, so we'll see what happens here. That was a weird drop off, guys. That was really weird. I tried to call them, right? And no pickup. I get there and they have like this huge gate that's like shut, so I can't get there, and they're talking to me through this gate. It was a little weird. They're acting kind of strange and I don't know why. I just got this feeling that they may have been on drugs. I don't know. I wasn't delivering alcohol, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just delivering food. Anyways, we're at like $56 and some change now. So we got 2 hours before we have to leave. So hopefully we can get one more order in at least, so that we can have a decent day. Okay guys, so we sat for another 2 hours. We've sat in my car for 3 hours today already. We've only done 2 orders. We're at 56 on Instacart and we have run out of time. So I'm gonna be heading to my Amazon Flex warehouse. We're gonna go pick up these groceries for those people. This is why I'm checking out other gig apps, because Instacart is just dead. D-E-A-D, dead. Like it's bad. So we have a 10-minute drive to the warehouse, which means we should get there 20 minutes earlier than they'll actually let me take the groceries. So we'll be sitting there for a little too. But I'm really thankful that I have this other opportunity to make some money. No idea how much we're gonna make, but at minimum, we'll be at $86 for the day for about 8 hours of work. But we should get some tips, and hopefully that'll make it closer to $15 an hour. We'll see. It's kind of hard to save my hourly rate when I sat for so much this morning. All right, on to Amazon. I guess I need to gear up. All right guys, so we are heading into the Amazon warehouse right now. We're a few minutes early still, so I'll have to wait a little bit longer before they even let me take my cart. Alright guys, so we just got that done, or we just got it picked up. It's kind of stressful because it's my first time doing fresh by myself. And also this lady was talking about a bunch of stuff I did not understand to another fresh shopper. So just kind of stood there trying to figure out what I got myself into. I just organized everything. It's not too bad. I think we have 5 stops. Also found out that Amazon is very against you going into customers' houses. So now I know that one. Or at least that's what this manager said. We're gonna be delivering alcohol on this, so that's a first. So I'll get to see what their age verification looks like. And of course we're delivering downtown, so a little nervous. This says they will tip at arrival. Interesting.
Navigation started. Head west, then in 700 feet turn left.
I'm delivering alcohol first. So the customer that's saying that they'll tip me on arrival is also the one that is getting the alcohol. So this will just be a fun little learning experience. Fingers crossed I don't get towed today. All right, so we just dropped that one off. No tip on arrival. Our next drop off should be some fun. It's a building that I've delivered to before and I know it's a pain. So yeah, so far least favorite part about Amazon Flex is obviously not knowing the route until you got it. All right, and it begins. Having to park downtown. There's nowhere to park. So yeah, hopefully I don't get a ticket. All right guys, so no ticket, which is good news. And we're only like 2 minutes away from our next drop-off. The drop-off instructions for the one I just did was literally a paragraph long. So stressful, but we got it figured out. The next drop-off might be our last one that's difficult, knock on wood, of course I'm in a car where there's no wood. So now I'm starting to remember why I quit working for Amazon. I am kind of disappointed because I already look super like clueless, so I don't want to be clueless with the camera on right now. So I'm not getting all the camera angles I would really like to get. Yeah, we're pulling up on our drop off. Hopefully after this one I could throw that vest back on and start recording some in-person POV stuff right next to the Riverwalk. So that might explain where I'm at. Alright, so we just dropped off to hopefully our last big building. I'm trying to find a spot where I could pull over and just figure out what's going on. There are two guys that were also trying to deliver and they're having issues as well. Now I really need to pull over because I don't know where my camera's at. Alright guys, no idea what this angle looks like. It's probably basically useless, but that's all I can do right now. The last drop off was a little bit easier and we are heading a little further away from the city, so hopefully the worst is behind us. It is 5:02 and we're supposed to be done by 5:45 and we only have 2 more stops left, so we should be all right. Unfortunately with Fresh, I just don't know how much I'm going to be paid for at least 24 hours. My last Fresh order that I did with my wife, we still haven't received our tips and it's been over 24 hours, which is kind of weird. So that may be why there's been a slight delay in videos recently. I just want to make sure that when I publish a video that you guys know how much I made, so you guys can help figure out if this type of work is useful for you or not. Anyways, I'll see you guys at the customer's address. Alright guys, one more order, then we'll be out of here and safe. Alright guys, so we just finished our very last drop off. We finished 15 minutes early, that's it, but it's kind of to be expected when you guys are delivering to apartments that require you to go up multiple floors. That was definitely a stressful day, guys. Anyways, my main question is I want to know how far away from home am I? Loading. I'm gonna guess 45 minutes. Okay, 52 minutes. I'm crying. Alright, we got a 50-mile journey back home. Right now we are at 63 miles, plus the 15 miles to get there. So we're gonna be right around 130 miles for the day, which I guess isn't too bad, but I'm pretty sure we're barely gonna break $100 today. My last shift I was delivering out in a really nice town, but today not so much. Anyways, I'll catch back with you guys probably a couple days from now, whenever I figure out how much money I made from tips. Yeah, what a day. Alright guys, so I thought I was done for the day, but I actually just got a Costco order on the way back towards my house too. So it's a $25 Costco order, so it should help pay for some of those miles going back towards my home. It's only 10 items, 1 customer, easy peasy. So I'll see you guys with the cart full of stuff and the order. But we just finished shopping. It only took us like 10 minutes, 5 minutes to check out. 15 minutes away, only 1 customer. We didn't get any add-ons, but I'm fine with that today. I'm just happy that we're getting $25 just to basically go back home. So that will easily pay for all my gas for today. So all the rest should be profit. So I'll see you guys at the drop-off. So it has been a few days. that actually turned out to be a pretty good day. We made $141 in total and $58 from that Amazon Fresh block. Overall, I would say it was a good source of income. The hourly rate was really good at over $20 per hour, including gas. But my biggest issue is just not knowing the route beforehand. And if you're doing this near a city, you might end up having to do downtown deliveries, which can be very complicated, and you can get your car towed pretty easy. But I will be doing more of these, so we'll see how common that actually is. It's just unfortunate it just so happened to have to be my first Amazon Fresh block by myself. I was delivering to high rises. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next video.